Hello, I'm Nick Pollard from Sheffield Hallam University, and I'm just going to say something very quickly about social transformation and occupation, and why this is an exciting issue for me. Long before I was an occupational therapist, I was involved in community publishing, working class writing, and people talking about their communities, and actively engaging with them through various forms of publication, oral history, networking, exchanging ideas about their experiences, developing cookbooks. And although that kind of thing seemed really mundane in many ways, perhaps some of the anecdotes that people told were about just about everyday life, really, ordinary things. Nonetheless, putting those things together enabled us to recognise in the various groups that we're in that we had a collective identity, and we were able to appreciate the different aspects of our being in the community and the things that we did, and our belonging to the community, and our becoming through the community in a critical way. So, although the project of social transformation might be a very large one in terms of changing the whole of society for a positive good, it's also a way of including people and enabling people, in our case, from all different kinds of community and all kinds of experiences and abilities even, to participate together in constructive ways. It was very strange when I trained as an occupational therapist that this kind of thing wasn't really on the agenda in a clinical profession, and really, because that was at the time just before occupational science sort of took off as an idea. So we can now talk about things like occupational justice and transformation through occupation in a right-centered way. That kind of thing seems to be missing from occupational therapy. So over the years that I've become an occupational therapist and I've been practicing and teaching, I've seen that kind of thing developing as a strengthening idea. And we have things like social occupational therapy focusing on vulnerability, which are different ways of engaging people in communities and enabling them to connect with wider perspectives, and actually, community by community, person by person, create that kind of social change. Thank you.